Amazon Prime Video was announced that starting Monday, it'll cost Canadians a little more to stream on their service uninterrupted.
Every year, without a second thought, countless Canadians wake up to a charge on their bank statement, $99, gone. And not because they made a decision, because they forgot to make one. But here is where it gets interesting. Some of those people are paying for a version of Amazon Prime that is quietly worse than what they signed up for. Some are missing out on benefits that could be worth more than the membership itself, and a group of them right now are technically eligible for a plan that costs less than half the standard price. They just never heard about it. And then there is the thing Amazon paid $2.5 billion hoping you would move on from. We are going to get to that. Before your next Prime renewal hits, there are 7 things you need to know. Some of them will save you money right now. One of them will genuinely change how you see this membership. And the one we are saving for last? That one is the reason this video exists. Stay with us. This is North America Crisis Radar, and we do not let you pay for something you do not understand. Let us start with something Canadian Prime members discovered without being asked if they were okay with it. As reported by Global News, Amazon introduced limited ads to Prime Video in Canada beginning February 2024. Not on free content, on the content you're already paying for inside your Prime membership. If you want the ad-free experience you thought you had, Amazon introduced an add-on option for an additional monthly fee, which at the time of making this video was reported at $2.99 per month in Canada. Verify the current rate in your account settings before your next renewal. If that rate holds, that is over $35 a year on top of your $99 annual membership. So for anyone watching Prime Video the way they always have, the real cost of this membership has quietly crept closer to $135 a year. Standard Prime, $99 per year. Ad-free Prime Video add-on, reported at $2.99 per month. Potential all-in cost for uninterrupted streaming in Canada, approaching $135 per year before tax. Check your account for current pricing. Amazon did not hold a press conference about this change. There was no pop-up asking for your opinion. Industry observers noted at the time that the rollout was quiet and that the process for removing ads was not prominently featured at sign-up. If you have not checked your Prime Video settings recently, right now is the time. You may be watching ads on a service you are already paying for. Check your settings before your next renewal and decide whether that extra charge belongs in your budget or not. And that is just where this starts. Stay with us. Now, most Canadian Prime members know they are paying for shipping and streaming. Very few know they are also sitting on a food delivery benefit worth over $100 a year that the vast majority of them have never activated. According to Amazon Canada's official benefits page, Prime members in Canada are entitled to a complimentary DashPass membership from DoorDash. DashPass normally runs $9.99 per month, which works out to just under $120 a year. It covers unlimited zero delivery fee orders on eligible restaurants and a reduction in service fees on top of that. DashPass retail cost $9.99 per month equals $119.88 per year. Amazon Prime annual cost $99 per year. On paper, the DashPass benefit alone is worth more than the entire membership fee for anyone who orders delivery regularly. Here is the catch that Amazon does not advertise on the checkout screen. This benefit does not activate automatically. You have to manually link your Amazon and DoorDash accounts through a specific page buried inside your Prime Benefits dashboard. If you have never done this, you are not receiving it, and the benefit has a time limit. According to publicly available Amazon Canada terms, the complimentary DashPass access is offered as a trial period for eligible Prime members, subject to Amazon's current terms at the time of activation. Those terms are worth reading before you assume it runs indefinitely. Go to your Prime Benefits page right now and search for DashPass. If you have not linked your accounts, you have been leaving real money on the table every single time you ordered delivery. So Amazon Prime Student in Canada costs $4.99 per month or $49 per year. That is half the standard price, and it comes with a 6-month free trial rather than 30 days. You're probably thinking, I'm not a student, but here's where it gets worth your attention. According to Amazon Canada's own publicly available eligibility page, this plan is not just for students. It is available to anyone currently enrolled in a qualifying post-secondary institution in Canada, including universities, colleges, and CEGEPs. And here's the part almost nobody talks about. Amazon Canada also extends eligibility to anyone between the ages of 19 and 24, regardless of whether they are currently studying. No campus ID required, just age verification. Amazon Prime Student and Young Adult Plan. $49 per year with a 6-month free trial. Standard Prime, $99 per year with a 30-day trial. Any eligible person in the household, potential saving of $50 per year for as long as they qualify under Amazon's current terms. Amazon does not run campaigns promoting this rate. The page exists and is findable, but you have to know to look for it. Consider how many households right now have a 19 or 20-year-old paying the full $99 without anyone flagging that they were never supposed to be paying that price. If anyone in your household is currently enrolled somewhere or is between 19 and 24, check eligibility before your next renewal. Amazon's terms are the final word on qualification, and those are worth reading before you assume anything applies to you. The Student and Young Adult Plan is not a workaround. It is a legitimate, documented option that Amazon offers and does not advertise loudly. Check eligibility. If you qualify, the gap between what you owe and what you are paying could be $50 a year. Your Prime membership includes access to Prime Gaming. Every single month, Amazon adds a selection of free downloadable PC games and in-game content that members can claim and keep. Not borrow. Claim and keep for as long as the game remains in your library. Gaming publications and deal tracking outlets reviewing this benefit have noted that the retail value of games offered through Prime Gaming can add up considerably across a year. In months where higher tier titles are featured, individual games in the lineup have retailed for $40 to $60 each. The cumulative value will depend on which games are available in any given month, so your mileage will vary. What most members do? Nothing. Consumer deal communities have long noted that Prime Gaming is one of the least visited corners of the Prime ecosystem. The benefit auto-expires monthly, unclaimed games are gone forever. Additionally, Prime Gaming includes a free monthly subscription to a Twitch channel of your choice. Twitch subscriptions typically cost between $5.99 and $24.99 per month, depending on the tier. That is another benefit cycling out of your account every 30 days whether you use it or not. Prime members in Canada also have access to Amazon Luna, the cloud gaming service, with a rotating selection of free games available on virtually any device. No console required. None of this shows up on your homepage. None of it sends you a notification. Amazon does not remind you that your monthly allocation is about to expire. Former users of the service have described discovering months of unclaimed games in their account history after finally visiting the Prime Gaming page for the first time. If you have never opened Prime Gaming, open it today. Set a monthly reminder. The games are there, they are yours, and right now they are expiring without you. We are at number 3. This one changes the math for families. We have 3 reveals left. Number 2 is the one Amazon spent billions hoping you would forget about. Number 1 is the strategy that flips this entire membership on its head. Do not go anywhere. Now, most Canadians assume Amazon Prime is a single-person membership. Pay your $99, you get the benefits. That is the deal. That assumption is worth a closer look. According to Amazon Canada's publicly available terms, a single Prime membership can be shared with one other adult in the same household through Amazon Family. That second adult gets access to Prime Video, Prime Gaming, Prime Reading, and shipping benefits, all under one $99 annual membership. 2 adults on one Prime membership, $99 divided by 2 equals $49.50 per person per year. That is $4.13 per person per month. 2 separate memberships, $198 per year for the same combined coverage. The difference, $99 in pure savings for doing nothing except linking one account. Amazon Family also enables eligible discount perks on baby and children's products, and according to Amazon's terms, child profile features are available for members with younger children in the household. Note that Amazon updated its household sharing terms in 2025, so it is worth checking the current rules on Amazon Canada's help pages before you assume any specific benefit applies to your setup. The point is not the exact configuration. The point is that if you and a partner are each paying $99 a year for separate Prime accounts right now, one of those memberships is unnecessary. Amazon does not send you a note about this when you both subscribe, it just collects both payments. If you share a household with another adult who also has their own Prime account, one of you is paying for nothing. One account, shared benefits, half the cost. Check Amazon's current sharing terms and link up before your next renewal. In September 2025, Amazon agreed to pay $2.5 billion to settle a Federal Trade Commission lawsuit. $1 billion in penalties, $1.5 billion in restitution to affected customers. The lawsuit, filed in 2023, alleged that Amazon had used what regulators described as manipulative, coercive, and deceptive user interface designs to trick consumers into enrolling in automatically renewing Prime subscriptions. The FTC alleged that the company knowingly complicated the cancellation process for members who wanted to leave. According to ATC filings, Amazon's internal name for its own cancellation process was Iliad Flow, a reference to Homer's epic poem about a decade-long war. Former FTC Commissioner Alvaro Bedoya publicly described it as a 4-page, 6-click, 15-option cancellation journey. CBC News reported on these dark pattern practices and Canada's response at the time. Canadian consumer protection experts noted that similar deceptive interface designs were being scrutinized under Canadian law, with Ignacio Colfone, Canada Research Chair in AI Law and Data Governance at McGill University, describing dark patterns publicly as designs that deceive users to get users to act in ways that are beneficial to the company, not users. Amazon denied wrongdoing. The settlement was agreed to in September 2025. The company stated it allows them to move forward and focus on innovating for customers. Claims for eligible US consumers remain open as of the time of making this video. Now here's what this means for Canadians specifically. The Competition Bureau is Canada's equivalent to the FTC. Consumer protection experts publicly noted at the time of the US case that Canadian law does have tools to address dark patterns, and that the Amazon situation was being watched closely in this country. No comparable Canadian settlement has been announced as of the time of making this video. What this settlement tells you, regardless of where you live, is straightforward. The FTC alleged that Amazon's Prime sign-up and cancellation process was confusing by design, and that leadership actively blocked changes that would have made it easier to leave. Amazon denied wrongdoing, but agreed to a $2.5 billion payout anyway. That is a significant number to pay for something the company says it did not do. Before your next renewal, go to your Amazon account, click Manage Membership, and verify what you're actually paying for. Do not let the process intimidate you. Amazon has since updated its cancellation flow. Your right to cancel is clear and it is yours. We have one left. And this one is the reason you should pause before hitting that renewal button. This is not a loophole. It is not a trick. It is a rational approach to subscription management that deal-focused shoppers in Canada have quietly been applying. And once you hear it, you will understand exactly why Amazon has very little interest in making it common knowledge. It is called Prime churning. And it works like this. Step 1. Subscribe to Amazon Prime in June to catch Prime Day, Amazon's flagship annual shopping event exclusive to members. Step 2. Cancel before the second billing cycle. Step 3. Subscribe again in mid-November to cover Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and holiday shipping. Step 4. Cancel again before January. Total cost, roughly $19.98 for 2 months of coverage. Always verify Amazon's current terms before canceling and rejoining, as policies can change. Amazon holds 2 major shopping events each year that are exclusive to Prime members. Prime Day is the flagship summer event, which Amazon Canada has confirmed returns in June. The fall event, known as Prime Big Deal Days, typically runs in October. Both windows represent concentrated periods where Prime membership delivers its clearest, most tangible value for shoppers who are not using delivery benefits year-round. For the remaining 10 months, standard Amazon Canada orders over $35 already ship free without a Prime membership. Consumer behavior researchers and deal tracking communities in Canada have noted that the $35 free shipping threshold covers the majority of typical Amazon orders. The math for a typical Canadian household: standard annual Prime churning, 2 months, $99 per year plus tax, $19.98 per year plus tax. 12 months of access, Prime Day plus Black Friday plus Cyber Monday plus holiday shipping covered, includes 10 months most people rarely maximize. Saves approximately $79 per year. Is churning right for everyone? No. If you shop on Amazon multiple times per week, rely on same-day delivery, or heavily use Prime Video throughout the year, the full annual plan likely covers its own cost. But if you are a casual Amazon shopper who signed up for Prime because it felt like the smart thing to do, here's what we just covered: ads that appeared in your Prime Video without a headline. A DashPass benefit worth over $100 a year that most members have never activated. A student and young adult plan at half the price with 6 months free that a significant number of eligible Canadians are not using. A gaming vault with real dollar value that expires silently every month. A household sharing option that could cut your per-person cost in half. A $2.5 billion settlement built around allegations that Amazon made it hard to leave on purpose. And a 2-month strategy that could save you close to $80 every single year. Amazon does not send you a reminder about any of this. The renewal just happens. Now you know what to do before yours arrives. Check your Prime Video settings for the ad toggle. Go to your Prime Benefits dashboard and activate DashPass if you have not already. Look into the student and young adult plan if anyone in your household qualifies. Open Prime Gaming before the month resets, link your partner to your account, and decide honestly whether you are paying for a full year or whether 2 months is all you actually need. That is your toolkit. Drop in the comments, how long have you had Prime and how many of these did you already know? We read everyone. See you in the next one.